Everyone, today I'm going to be going over what is a voltage divider and how to analyze it. So to start off, I'll answer the question, what is a voltage divider in DC? Well, a voltage divider is a simple network of resistors in series that is connected to a voltage source. So knowing that now, which circuit is the voltage divider? Is it the circuit on the left or the right? Pause the video and try to guess yourself and then play it. So, if you guessed the circuit on the left, then you're right. And if you guessed the circuit on the right, you're wrong. And here's why. So if we look at the definition, a voltage divider is a simple series resistor network. And if we look on the left circuit, these two resistors are connected in series and these are connected in parallel. And if you're still having trouble, then you can look at my parallel and series video for resistors. It's pretty helpful, but this video is going to be talking about the voltage divider, so let's move on. So how can we analyze this circuit? Well, to start off, we know that the current in a series network for resistors is going to be same across R1 and R2 because they're in series. So the current across R1, I'm going to be calling this current I1, is equal to the current across R2, and I'll be calling this current I2. And these currents are equal because they're in series. So I could say I1 is equal to I2. And how can I represent these currents as voltages? Well, I can represent it using Ohm's law, which is right over here. I is equal to V over R. And if I want to represent I1 as voltage divided by resistors, then I'm going to have to add these two resistors. So I'll add these two resistors, and when you add resistors in series, you don't do anything fancy, you simply just add them. So R1 plus R2 and V input, and we have our I1 going in. So our equation for I1 is going to be I1 equals V input divided by R1 plus R2. And our equation for I2 will be very simple. It's just going to be I2 is equal to V output divided by R2. I should put that equation over here. So that's our equation for I2. So now I'm going to sub this in and solve for output. So we have V output, I'll put this over here, V output divided by R2 is equal to V input divided by R1 plus R2. And all I did was just sub in my equations from here and here. If you didn't know what I did, but that's what I did. And now I'm going to move R2 to the other side. So now I have my new equation. V out is equal to V in times R2 divided by R1 plus R2. And this is our general voltage divider equation. And this is used for only when you have two resistors in series. Let's say you have 3 resistors in series, then you could add up one of the resistors and you could get your voltage divider for 2 resistors. So I'm going to assign numbers now and solve for the output. So let's say this is 5 volts and this is 2 ohms, sorry. And this is 3 ohms. So input is 5 volts, R1 is 2 ohms, and R2 is 3 ohms. So I'm going to solve for the output now. So I have 5 times 3 divided by 3, 2 plus 3, which equals my output voltage. So now I have 15 divided by 5, which is equal to 3 volts, which is equal to my output. And you could also solve for your input voltage if you're given your resistors, the value of the resistors, and the value of the output voltage. Then you could technically solve for input voltage as well. But for most questions, you're just going to be finding the output voltage or the voltage across a resistor. You're not really going to be finding how much a voltage source is because it's usually given in the question. But this is how the voltage divider equation works, and this is where it comes from. And most professors don't really show you where the equation comes from. They just show you this equation and you apply it to this circuit. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and share this video to a friend, that needs help with voltage divider, and hope you enjoyed.